Hello everyone, let's have a chat. So, welcome back to my channel. I'm Honor, in case you didn't know. I've actually never done one of these videos before, but I thought let's just let you learn more about me and what's going on in my life right now. I just got home from school. Technically, the rest of the district is on spring break right now, but since my school wanted to be so special, we are not. I don't have dance this week. So typically on Thursdays, I would have dance from 5:30 to 6:40. That's not happening this week. Let me put you on the windowsill. It's already 4:32. Even though I got out 11:25, but technically I went to study hall after that. I had computer science, but we're working on our final project, chemistry. We're looking on stoichiometry right now. And then I had English too, because, you know, gotta get the English credits in. I had to stay around until 4 o'clock because I had an ambassador meeting. We had elections today, but since I'm the president of my club, I didn't run for anything. None of my friends ran for anything either, which is a little bit sad. I've been loving the weather recently. It is so good. I mean, even though it's kind of cold in the mornings, it's not unbearable. And I get to wear my summer dresses. So I wrote a list of things down that I kind of wanted to talk about. I run at my school a club called the Innovators Club. I am the president of it and hope to continue to be the following year. We're actually holding elections at the end of this month. So it's Innovate Hers. My school is a double program thing, so it's technically 2 schools, but it's for them to kind of connect with other people, and we have lots of guest speakers about women in the field and looking specifically at like engineering stuff and all that stuff. So we've had really good speakers this year. Unfortunately, we've had some problems with speakers and attendance, but you know, I got over it and I'm hoping for good things next year. I really do hope the new freshmen next year are willing to join, because it's hard running a club that doesn't have that many people, especially when the majority of those people are your friends. Going back to spring clothes, I got out my spring and summer clothes and put away all my sweaters, manifesting that it doesn't get cold again. This is how big the long sleeve section is. It used to be majority of my closet, and look how big my dresses section is now. I love it so much. And then we got some new skirts, then we got all my summer shirts, all the tank tops and stuff out, ready for sandal season. I love sandals, especially wedge sandals. They're the best, but you know, my hyperhidrosis doesn't like sandals all the time, so my feet get really slippery. So we're gonna see how that goes this year. But recently there's been this thing around my school where the teachers have discovered that the 10th grade doesn't like sandals and stuff, or shoes that show your toes. Like, is it just a new thing or something? Unfortunately, most of this stuff is about school, but that's your life as a student basically. So let's avoid school for a little while and talk about my dance stuff. I am at dance 4 times a week. I am in 8 dances for my recital, which is the first week of June. But I should be plenty prepared because my exams are 2nd week of May, or 3rd week of May. I take all ranges of stuff. So on Mondays, I take lyrical, ballet, contemporary and tap. For my contemporary, tap and ballet on those nights, a teacher from Charlotte Valley comes in, so that's really interesting to mix stuff up because my studio is pretty small. If you don't know what the difference between contemporary and lyrical is, I thought there was the same thing up till like this year, but then I really found, like, while doing it, that they're not the same. Contemporary has been an interesting roller coaster we are getting there, but it is definitely an adjustment. So Monday is the only day that I do ballet, which is probably not great for me, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm not on point. I honestly don't want to go on point, and I know it's probably a little bit weird that I don't want to go on point, but I just don't see myself liking point. I'm honestly not that good at ballet in general, even though I've been doing it for many years. Like my turns, I'm improving on a lot of stuff, but turns are just not my thing. And I don't know if it's my balance or if it's my form or if it's just my brain blocking, but I'm just not good at turns. And my turn board is no help because I can't stay on it when I turn. On Tuesdays, I have lyrical, I have hip hop, and I have acrobatics. Definitely complicated, hard dances that I often have to work on and are fast and I forget, and I'm always out of breath by lyrical. We did it for the first time all the way through last week and I felt like I was about to fall to the ground. But acrobatics, that is one, like my turns, where I just can't seem to get better. I don't have my walkovers or any of that stuff, but I only started acrobatics again last year. I can do things like my cartwheels, and I've definitely gotten better at my handstands, my form especially, but it's just a struggle for me, especially since I'm taller. People can't assist me as much. Last week I was trying to do head springs and I literally ended up doing front rolls over and over again. It must have just been like a bad day or something, because typically I can at least attempt. So Wednesday I have technique, so jazz technique, it's turns, it's across the floor, it's hip hop tricks. Then I have hip hop, which that dance is done and it's not anywhere close as difficult to the Tuesday class. And then Thursday I have musical theater, which we're doing a production of The Jungle Book, and I'm a bird. Then I have tap, and if I were to pick some favorites, I would say lyrical and tap. And right after the show we are going to our annual beach house trip at the same beach house that we went to last year, which I didn't take vlog videos of it, and I probably won't again this year. I'll probably do shorts like I've been doing when we travel, but I did do a house tour of it last year. My friends are actually trying to plan a beach trip for all of us to go next summer. There's like 16 of us or something. I was supposed to film this yesterday when I was like doing a lot of stuff, but I was down with homework and watching Outer Banks because Outer Banks is good. So I rearranged my beautifulness of a, what is this called, vanity, and I put all my stones in there. But I finally fixed the organization of my drawers. So there's all my hair stuff, there's all my travel bags. 2 days ago I had this super long English assignment. The first day that we were working on this assignment, me and my group, which is 2 of my friends, Addison and Abby, were like planning out who was going to do what. So it's an annotated bibliography, and if you don't know what that is, it's where you find sources and you do summaries of them, you prove that they're credible and reliable, and then you say where it's going to be used in whatever project that you're going to be doing. So we're doing a slideshow, and our subject is coastal erosion on the Outer Banks. Because we had to pick an environmental topic. I had 3 class periods to work on my annotated bibliography, and so it was supposed to range anywhere from around 6 to 8 pages, and we had to do 5 sources. Within those 3 class days, I got 1 summary done and half of its credibility and reliability. And I typically work very slow. I spent at least 3 hours, if not like 5, working on that and just powering through and getting it all done. But I got 100, and it's a performance grade, and so it did bring my grade up. I honestly love writing. I love everything about English, but I'm not good at the testing portions about it, which I just don't think I'm a great tester in general. Along with me not doing well on my testing, I'm also really slow at testing, which is not great for ACT and SAT. Physics was hard for me last semester, and college calculus, so I was at UNCC. But that was stressful, but I pushed through and got a B, and I never have to take math again now. My friend Abby told me the other day, she was like, you're so mean to me. But like, we're all mean to each other, but in the like close friend kind of way. But it's still like, it still feels bad sometimes knowing that you're mean to them, knowing that you're mean to anyone. Like, I see it with my brother too. I am not the person who likes hugs and all that type of stuff. I would say my, what do you call it, is like giving gifts to people. And then the one that I like is receiving time with people. Sometimes I feel like it can be intimidating to people who watch us and I'm not as close with, to make them think that I'm mean, even though I'm not mean. I'm told that I'm a very approachable person and a social person, even though that's not at all how I was when I, even like 2 years ago. But like, my friends know, like, we've had the conversation multiple times that like I don't actually mean it if I'm being mean to you, but like I definitely give a judgmental eye to them a whole lot. Let's move on to some book stuff. I am in my reading era. I absolutely love it. Here's my bullet journal. I'm also trying to get back in my journaling era. I actually stopped journaling. The other day I created my April. So here's a little page that I just filled in. This is what my daily schedule, weekly schedules typically look like. The first thing on here under random says, I want to film a random chat with me series on my channel. So hopefully this becomes like a common video that you see on my channel to kind of break up the song covers and stuff. So these are the books that I've read so far this year, and it is only the middle of April, which is really exciting. I'm hoping to fill up most of these pages, lines. I love reading. It's a way that I spend a lot of my passing time if I'm not busy doing something, and it's just like you're learning. I recently reread 2 of my favorite books in the entire world, We Were Liars, and my favorite book is You and Me at the End of the World. And actually the author Brianna Bourne came out with another book. I don't think I've ever cried more reading a book. I started crying towards the middle of the book and it was just like, then I would stop crying and then the next chapter it would be like something else sad happened. And I was actually in the car on a road trip reading that, so you know, that was exciting for the rest of the car to experience. I've been having lots of books ideas, so I've actually started a little bit something. It's more like a journal right now. Like, I'm just figuring out what I'm wanting to write about, since I have so many different ideas that are like so different. I don't know where it's going or anything like that, but I'm sure I'll have a lot of time to work on that in the summer. Even though I haven't been working on it recently, I've had lots of ideas for song covers, and I keep a thing on my phone that tells me things about what I want to write about in future songs. Don't mind me, I'm eating my chocolate bunny that I got in my Easter basket. Oh, you want to see our Easter photo? It's so cute. Here you go. So that was when we went our trip to Nashville. We saw our cousins. We stayed on kind of like a farmhouse, as you can kind of see from the swing. It was really cold while we were there, and I totally brought the wrong clothes. There's not much to do in Nashville, honestly, for kids. It's not the correct city, and we soon discovered that. On the way there, we went to Buc-ee's gas station, and if you have never been to a Buc-ee's, you just don't even know. Like, there was literally an art gallery in the bathroom that was the size of an opera stage. You know, it's allergy season, so I'm just experiencing that, but it's not as bad as it was last year. It was a lot of fun. I loved seeing my cousins, and they're talking about moving by the end of the year. We'll see if that happens or not, but they're moving to North Carolina. Elizabeth is getting so big. She is so cute, and I can't believe she's already 6 months old. My mom did this crazy stalkerish thing where she found out where Taylor Swift lived, and so we went to her penthouse and I took a picture in front of the house. Yeah, there's another picture. Taylor Swift is on tour right now, and I'm sad I didn't get to go. I'm not as big a fan as some other people are. She's just been there my entire life, you know. I grew up on her Fearless album when I was little, and her 1989 album. And then obviously Midnights. I know all those. I feel like I didn't... Oh, Lover album, obviously. Reputation album, kinda. But the other ones, I really don't know. I like the re-released Red, but I don't remember ever listening to Red when it came out. Like, I know all the popular ones. I know majority of the middle-ish, but any of the ones that like don't get any web around it or anything, or like, yeah, I don't know them, which is really disappointing because I really love her music and I catch on to songs really fast, but you know, there's just so many now. I'm like, ooh, but I am learning some of the old ones, so don't you worry. I've also been listening to podcasts. I love podcasts. I also have stopped doing my art book as well as my journaling, which is sad. It just got to a thing where I was like, check, 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 and I didn't want it to be a check thing. Like, I wanted it to be like an actual thing that showed my creativity. And so whenever I feel motivated to do it, I'll just get it out. I'm just now realizing how creepy this stuff is. Just always staring at me. This is my Sparkle Award. I got the Sparkly Award because my code was so extra. Apparently I'm a great coder. Our friends from Spain are coming in, and I'll go to camp with Lila. Two of my friends, Kate and Abby, they're twins. They had their birthday party. We spent the day in Davidson doing an escape room, like Davidson College. We did an escape room, and then we had a sleepover at her grandparents' house, and it was just really fun. We played games in the dark most of the times. It's 10 o'clock when I go to sleep, so staying up till 3. That was something new. Not sure what we're gonna do for my other two friends' birthday, which is the beginning of summer break for us. Last year we did a week-long sleepover. I'm sure we will not be doing that again. My skin has been doing pretty well. I only use 3 things. I use my cleanser every night. I use my moisturizer every morning, and I use exfoliator twice a week. But my hair is a disaster. I don't know what's going on. So I wash my hair every 3 nights. This is day 2. Like, typically it varies so much. Like, sometimes my hair is not greasy at all until the next time I have to wash it. But like, what is this? Like, grease, 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 grease. It's so flat. So I hide it with my headband so you don't know. But yeah, I think one of the issues is I go to sleep with wet hair. Next year I'll probably start washing my hairs in the morning, since I don't have to go to school until 9 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and 10 on Tuesday, Thursday, because my college classes don't start till then. So that's great. I'm getting my hair cut not this Friday, but next Friday. But I also have an eye exam then, and you know how blind I am. I'm absolutely blind, but I'm totally afraid of eyes and all that stuff. And they're gonna have to tell me that I have to start wearing contacts or something because I don't wear my glasses all the time. But no, I can't touch my eyes. Like, I have a fear of that. Gonna get my bangs fixed up. Like, they're supposed to start like here and go down, but like, I think they did it wrong last time. And I'm finally getting layers because I'm tired of my flat hair, and I just want to know if it'll work. And then my normal this much off. That's basically it. I'm about to go film a, well, not film, but like start working on the production of a song cover. So hopefully the week before this is posted, the song cover got posted on a Saturday because it's a Thursday and there's no way I'm gonna get it all done and ready to post tomorrow, so it'll probably be on a Saturday. That's everything that I want to talk about. But obviously be more of these because I love talking. I hope you enjoyed this catching up video. It was a little bit long. I hope you learned some things about me and what's coming up, what's happening in my life. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss when I post a video on this channel. And I will see you guys in the next video.